I was not expecting this. This is big news for people on Townstar, which, by the way, is not called Townstar. We've all been excited for a long time, I'm sure, in regards to Townstar news, specifically speaking, node news. You know, when I'm talking about Gala, I'm probably going to mention nodes at some point. Townstar nodes, back in the day, were worth a lot of money. I'm talking about, I believe it was like $15,000 per node at peak price. It was absurd, crazy stuff. Obviously, bull market was a different time. There was definitely a rationale for getting, paying $15,000 for a node because, potentially you thought that you could support the ecosystem and, some people thought they could make some money off of it. But, we've learned that Web3 gaming is evolving. But even bigger is what's happening for those nodes. I mean, we've got some big news here for Townstar nodes, and people have been waiting for this for a long time, it feels like. So it's great to see that there is a new plan for Townstar nodes. But before I even get into this, they're not even called Townstar nodes anymore. They're called Common Ground World nodes. Townstar is no longer. They rebranded to Common Ground World. They are partnering with a film that's going to be releasing. Had a ton of streams on their last one. The sequel's going to have probably just as many. So feel free to watch that one. But let's go into this one because there's a lot to talk about. Hope you enjoy the content. As always, like and subscribe because you have to. The YouTube algorithm gods force me to say it every video. And without further ado, let's get right into the news. And here it is. The pillars of Common Ground World. Townstar nodes reborn. Check this out here. Townstar nodes are growing up, rebranding, and reviving the core promises upon which they were founded. And I got this like intrusive thought where, this guy was like cooking barbecue and it was a little bit charred and he was like, get a job, grow up. And it was a bunch of kids with a little elder figure filter. Nobody's gonna understand this, but I just figured I had to say that anyway. So as Townstar moves forward into the transition to Common Ground World, the team is dedicated to fulfilling the promises made in the past. We know that some of this has been a long time coming, but we believe it is important that the community and network be given the respect it deserves, even as development moves in new directions. Of all the areas of the ecosystem, Townstar nodes, which are soon to be renamed into Common Ground World nodes, have been a subject of considerable debate and discussion within our community, particularly given the extended periods without earnings that node operators have had to weather, which 100% is valid. We recognize the unwavering support of those who have kept their nodes operational despite these challenges and their pivotal contributions to the network and to IPFS. With gratitude and in recognition of this dedication, we are excited to announce a special award program tailored for our esteemed Townstar node owner/operators. And here it is. It's the Townstar Node Recognition Award Program. So understanding the value each node brings and to balance the scales for those who purchase at a higher price point, we are unveiling an award program that ensures node holders feel the weight of their initial commitment at the same time as we roll out the node NFTs for Townstar nodes. Here's the essence of the program. We aim to make it so that the number of nodes you possess will reflect as if your initial purchase price was $1,000 per node, which is the price that they intend to sell more nodes in the future. It's interesting that they're kind of committing to selling nodes at much less of a price than they usually sold them. If you initially purchased a node at $4,000, you will be awarded 4 node NFTs. Similarly, if your initial node purchase was for $15,000, you will receive 15 node NFTs. So they're giving you 1 node NFT per $1,000 you spent. So if you spent $15,000, 15, $4,000, 4. I think it's pretty simple logic here. And here's a glimpse into the future. So they want to do guild-centric nodes. So really interesting. Townstar nodes will not just be about passive operations. They will play a central role in guild dynamics, fostering interactions and community growth. I'm very interested in seeing where nodes lie in guild-centric operation. Eventually, Townstar nodes will also serve as the home for several of the bot characters from the early days of Townstar, including the farm bot, the trade bot, the boom bot, and others. Crane bots will remain as in-game items only because they serve a critical role instantiated on the board. Interesting. Exclusive access. So you'll enjoy exclusive access to the much anticipated Common Ground World guild interface within the game. Interesting. This means you'll be the only ones able to list your NFTs in a guild library for members to use. So having the ability to sell NFTs to guild members will be something exclusive to node owners. That's very interesting. Node operators are in for some in-game spoils. From special buffs to unique power drops, you can not only benefit yourself, but also share with your guild member, which makes sense. I mean, if you're spending $15,000 on nodes, I hope you get some pay to win boost, to be honest. Like, listen, I don't think any free-to-play player is going to complain if someone spent $15,000 and got nothing from it. I would hope that they would, hope that, I mean, if some guy spent 15K, that they got something out of it. To spice things up, we will soon be introducing guild competitions. So it's really cool. Shout out to Dub, because I'm sure he's going to have Dub stuff on Townstar. And here's the catch. The rewards from these competitions will be instrumental in upgrading your NFTs. Okay, cool. So they're going to have upgrade components, it seems like, from spider tanks. They kind of took inspiration there. That's cool. So here it is. Wow, what is this? Introducing Dirt, a streak tracking soft token? Interesting. One criticism that has been leveled is that people have felt that they have been running their nodes for nothing. Going forward, that will no longer be the case. We will implement a streak-based node operation mechanism similar to that used by the Gala film nodes to distribute a database-only tracking counter, dedicated exclusively to monitoring and recording the operational status of nodes. So that is called Dirt. Dirt acts as a testament to a node's reliability and efficiency. Every unit of Dirt, interesting, signifies the node's active contribution to the network, offering a transparent way to reward consistent and dependable node operators. In the future, this distribution of Dirt will be used to calculate other future distributions on chain. Dirt also serves as a motivation for node operators to maintain optimal uptime, knowing that their efforts and commitments are being tracked and valued. As we venture further into the decentralized future, tools like Dirt will be instrumental in ensuring the robustness and reliability of our networks. Interesting. Okay. And yeah, they're trying to make Common Ground World a more rewarding and engaging experience for all. First off, I think a good question here would be thoughts on the rebrand. The rebrand is so interesting because I don't think I've really seen this before. Maybe you guys have, but for me, my perspective here is I've never seen a rebrand kind of lead into a film, right? Common Ground it's a sequel to Kiss the Ground, massive success. Talks about agricultural problems that are happening right now and the chemicals and how they're not good for us. And how, regenerative agriculture is better for us, all that kind of stuff. I've never seen this before. I'm very interested in seeing how this plays out because I felt like the Townstar IP, it was strong. Either way, though, Common Ground World, it's still going to give it a fresh slate. People aren't going to think about Townstar now. They're going to think about Common Ground World. The Townstar community was a little bit confused on the new game mode. I played it myself and I was kind of confused. I'm sure they'll work on the clarity over time on this one as the film gets closer and closer to release. I believe it's releasing this month. I'm not 100% sure though, so don't quote me on it. But overall, this is a big deal for Townstar node owners. I mean, this is changing everything that it means to own a Townstar node. People were freaking out. A lot of people weren't even running these nodes because they didn't earn anything. So now that they might earn something, or at least they're being tracked and rewarded, there's going to be guild play. So if you're into that kind of stuff, perfect for you. I would hope you're into guild play. Most people are. Playing games together is a lot more fun than alone. And we'll see if this ends up being worthwhile for node owners, right? If they end up making them whole. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section in regards to it all. And by the way, before we get out, if you're going to end up buying anything to support the channel, easiest way is click the link in the descriptions, as well as in the pinned comment below. So if you're going to buy something on Gala, just use Gala. Classy. ClassyCrypto.com/Gala Games. Easiest thing in the world. Thank you all for the support. It's been incredible. I'm looking forward to making more content. Till the next time, stay classy. And that's all.